Hey there! Since I started talking about my love for books, it only seems fair that I start with my favorite author, R. K. Narayan. R. K. Narayan's books were introduced to me when I was about 9 or 10 years old. I loved Malgudi days and those beautiful stories narrated by him in his fictional town, Malgudi. So, where do I start? With my all time favorite Swami, Mani and Rajam trio, or the talkative man, Tiger from Malgudi, or Sampath, printer of Malgudi. I guess the list will go on. So, the beauty of his books, actually lies in the narration. What I really love about his books is that I enjoyed them as a kid, and even after being grown up, I love reading them just like how I used to love reading those when I was young. The beauty never fades. The innocence of characters, the witty words, tears, their joy and their sorrow. It's like we are in the books and it is happening right in front of us. I might have not met him personally, but hands down, he is the funniest man I know. I just laugh and laugh reading those books. These books were written like many years ago, and the humor still leaves me in splits. Be it guide or vendor of sweets, the characters are so simple and adorable, you just end up loving them. Beauty of R. K. Narayan's books lay in his narration. The stories are not some intricately woven, complex stories. They are just stories of simple people but narrated in a beautiful way. For example, in the book called English Teacher, the author actually takes about 4 to 5 pages to narrate the apprehension of a new father, the protagonist, who goes to railway station to pick his wife and his newborn. His apprehension, worries and assumptions, they just leave us on floor laughing. Only he can be this imaginative. Innocence of Swami is what I love the most. I will definitely be talking about this when we discuss Swami and his friends in another video. I will be doing it individually for these books. So in his books I realized that both humor and tragedy, they go and touch us straight away, it just reaches to your heart. His narration during those sad parts are equally heart-wrenching. I wept, when the people have to, those characters actually had to share certain hardships or lose their loved ones. No matter what the story is, you feel as though you knew them personally. I guess I might go on and on, praising him, but I guess I need to stop it at one point. So we'll discuss them when we talk about these books individually. Now, if you haven't read any of his books, I suggest you to start from Swami and his friends or Guide. Now, that's another beautiful book. The hero of the book, Guide, he's called Raju, is one of the most entertaining characters like ever. Short stories by R. K. Narayan are equally entertaining. When you're alone reading his books, you can when you're done reading all his works, you can perhaps try his autobiography that is called My Days. Trust me guys, that is equally entertaining. I loved reading the book, and you actually realize that some of his characters in his books are actually inspired by few incidents that actually happened to him personally. Some of the books like Swami and his friends and English Teacher and all, he himself said that. Okay guys, so I hope you'll start reading his works if you haven't, and if you're already an admirer of R. K. Narayan, I guess you'd want to pick the book again and read. Okay, thank you.